Hi everyone, it's FCA. Pardon the crazy hair, but I'm going to be doing a first impressions / first time use of this new face mask. I believe it's new from Freeman, Feeling Beautiful. I just have the little sample satchel, which I think is the way to go with a product you've never used before. And I love Freeman Feeling Beautiful. This is one of my favorite brands. This is one of my favorite face masks. And they have another product that's been out for a while called the Charcoal and Black Sugar Scrub Mask, which is very similar to MAC's Volcanic Ash. So when you squeeze it, you can very easily see the clumps of sugar in it, and it has a very intense smell. You rub it on your face and use it as a scrub. You leave it on for about a minute. This is the Charcoal and Black Sugar Mud Mask, and this says smooths, purifies, and moisturizes for normal to combination skin. Anything with charcoal is also good for oily skin. There's no parabens in this, and it's not tested on animals, so if you care about that, it's also made in the USA. Woohoo! If you don't care about things being made in the USA because you don't live here, then maybe you don't care about that. But this says, this velvety mud mask works like magic to moisturize, remineralize, and make skin sensationally soft. Sensationally. Dead sea minerals have a natural nourishing effect that boosts smoothness and overall skin health. Activated charcoal locks onto and lifts away oils and toxins without over-drying the skin. And black sugar helps the skin hold on to hydration and smooth away roughness, perfect for normal to combination skin. Apply mask to face and neck, avoiding contact with the eyes. Let dry and rinse with warm water. So it just depends on how, if there's a lot of moisture in your area, it might take longer to dry. If it's very humid where you live, it might take longer to dry. Neither of those things apply to me, so I imagine that this won't take long. But I did already open it and squeeze it onto my hand, so this is what it looks like. It looks like I just have, it's gray in color. I don't know if it's coming off as gray or if it's coming off as green, but maybe if I put my shirt close to it, it'll look more gray. But in real life, it looks like a light gray, sort of like the color of MAC's Typographic for a color comparison. And so I'm just going to rub this onto my face. Now, I have relatively dry skin. This doesn't feel bad. It feels softer. That velvety part that they mentioned definitely is true. There is absolutely no grittiness to this like there is in a scrub, but this does actually feel very silky being rubbed on. Just make sure you get a nice even spread here. And put a little more on this side. Doesn't look like it's on enough over here. And I'll go down my neck a little bit. There's enough for about 3 uses, I'd say. 3 or 4, depending on how large your face is and how much of your neck you decide to cover. I think that's good. Let's make sure I get all these little areas. I am being really liberal. If somebody didn't know what was going on, they would think something racist was happening. But that's not the case, I assure you. But it feels nice as a mask. It smells. It doesn't have a clean scent to it. It doesn't. Have you ever smelled a candle that says it smells like cotton or cotton breeze? That's what this smells like. But I am going to let this dry, and just a little warning thing. I can do that later. I'll do that later. Hi everyone, it's FCA, And I just took off my face mask, and if my nose looks a little extra red, it's not because of the face mask. What I like to do after I use a clay mask, because all of the gunk is pulled to the top of your pores, I like to do those little Biore nose strips. And I know that people are like, oh, it busts capillaries, but I've never had any issues with it. It's never caused me any problems. So for me personally, I'm going to keep using them because I really like them. And so I like to do that right after I do a face mask. And I have to tell you, this is a face mask while it's on and after it's dry. You do not want to be around anybody you're trying to impress. Not that you normally wear a face mask when you're with people you're trying to impress to begin with, but it is one of those masks. The gray color combined with its intensity just shows every large pore that you have on your face. And it kind of makes you look like that blue woman from Star Trek. I'm not a super geek, so I don't. Not that that's insulting. If you know all that stuff, good on you. I really don't. But excuse my cough. But this mask is actually the most deeply intense feeling masks that I've ever used. It feels so nice. My skin feels super, super clean. And normally I reach for this, which is actually very, very nice. This is the avocado oatmeal and clay mask. And this says deep cleans and purifies pores. This says smooths, purifies, and moisturizes. And I have to tell you, I don't know about the moisturizing part. I already have dry skin to begin with. It's also winter, which tends to dry out skin more. And I was sitting by a space heater because my room is in the back of the house and I tend to keep my door closed. And so my room gets really, really cold if I don't have my space heater on. So I just get dry skin from that. So I'm not entirely blaming this product on it, but I do feel like my skin is a lot tighter and it feels dry, and I want to moisturize as soon as possible because it does feel very dry. But I'm not entirely blaming that on this. It says that it moisturizes. My skin feels smooth to the touch and it doesn't feel dry when I touch it, but my face itself, as I move my mouth, feels tight. And but my skin feels so clean right now. And I'm a person who washes my face twice a day. I use makeup remover to take off my makeup every night. I don't sleep in my makeup. So it's not that I never clean my face. I use exfoliators. But that was a really, really good face mask. I am super, super impressed by that. So if you are looking for an intense face mask, I recommend this. Like any other clay mask, don't do the face mask 2 or 3 days before a big event, because that's when all of the gunk, so it comes to any starting acne you might have. Although this is a great one if you have cystic acne. I feel like this would be really, really good for being able to just get it to come to a head and not have it be painful, because this is a very strong face mask. I don't really know what else to say about it. The smell is tolerable. It smells, as I said, like a cotton breeze or cotton candle scent to me, maybe with a hint of berry. It feels very nice going on, and my skin feels very, very clean, but also very dry. So I'm going to go ahead and moisturize and put on my acne treatments. And thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a good day. Bye!